column-like. See, this is a column, right? Column-like. What's the feature? कैसे बोलना है कि this is a column? If this is a column, then how will you describe it? Height will be more than width. Height will be, that is this one. Height will be more than, height is more, right? Start writing this thing. Identifying feature, first of all, simple columnar epithelium is composed of a single layer of columnar cell having more height than width. Height ज़्यादा होगा, width कम होगा, right? Then the cytoplasm. Columnar cells have abundant cytoplasm as these cells are involved in synthesis and storage of metabolites. Identifying feature, first of all, simple columnar epithelium is composed of a single layer of columnar cells having more height than their width. इस पे देखो, height ज़्यादा है width से, ठीक है? Then columnar cells have abundant cytoplasms because these cells are involved in synthesis and storage of metabolites. Next, nuclei. Why is it nuclei, not nucleus? Plural form. This is plural form of nucleus. Nuclei. Nuclei of columnar cells are what shaped? Oval and usually placed in the basal region of the cell. कैसा होगा? Oval shaped, elongated or situated in the base. नीचे की तरफ होगा. Right? See, this one is oval shaped. The nucleus is oval shaped, that is elongated. और कहाँ पर किस तरफ है? ऊपर की तरफ है, नीचे की तरफ? नीचे की तरफ, बेस की तरफ. बेस मतलब नीचे की तरफ, right? This is situated basally, right? Nuclei of columnar cells are oval and usually placed in the basal region of the cell. At some locations, the columnar cell, the epithelium contains cilia. What is cilia? There is hair-like projection. ठीक है? Some places it contains cilia और कुछ जगह पर होता है there are microvilli. Okay? So when it contains cilia, look at me. When it contains cilia, it is known as simple ciliated columnar epithelium, and when it contains cilia, it is known as simple ciliated columnar epithelium. They may ask you, what's the function of this cilia? What is the function of this cilia? This is hair-like structure, like this works like a mop. Mop means in like respiratory tract, there are secretions, right? Mucus formation. To mop that, to clear the secretion, this cilia helps. Okay? To clear the secretions, this cilia helps. And microvilli is also hair-like projections only, but it increases the surface. What's the use? Absorption में help करता है. It helps in absorption. Where? Intestines. Right? Cilia is important in respiratory tract, trachea and all. And microvilli is important in intestines. Right? Surface modification. Simple columnar epithelium at some locations shows certain surface modification as follow. What are those? Cilia. कहाँ पर है? In fallopian tube. Lining epithelium shows presence of cilia, hence such epithelium is known as simple ciliated columnar epithelium. Right? And microvilli in GI tract, bile duct and gallbladder, lining epithelium shows microvilli. Copy it. Location. What are the locations of ciliated columnar epithelium? What are the locations of columnar epithelium? Right? Lining epithelium of, obviously I told you people, right? GIT, stomach, intestine and gallbladder. Right? Lining epithelium of stomach, intestine and gallbladder. Lining epithelium of uterus. Simple ciliated columnar epithelium also found in fallopian tube, central canal of spinal cord and ventricles of brain. Ventricles, you people will read about these ventricles in CNS. Okay? Brain and head neck chapter. There are third ventricle, fourth ventricles and lateral ventricles. Important for your university exam. Simple ciliated columnar epithelium found in fallopian tube, central canal of spinal cord and ventricles of brain. And sub part of respiratory tract, efferent ductules of testis, part of middle ear, eustachian or auditory tube, and ventricles of the brain. These also contain columnar epithelium. At least, can you people tell me one thing? Where is it found? Eustachian tube or auditory tube? कहाँ पर है? Eustachian tube और auditory tube कहाँ पर है? Just इतना बताओ. Ear पे होगा, right? Some part of respiratory tract contain what kind of columnar epithelium? Ciliated columnar epithelium, because it helps in clearing the mucus or secretions, right? Lining epithelium of stomach, intestine and gallbladder, lining epithelium of uterus, fallopian tube, central canal of spinal cord and ventricles of brain, some part of respiratory tract, efferent ductules of testis, part of middle ear, eustachian tube and ventricles of the brain. ठीक है? Next, function, secretory function, secretion of enzymes, mucus and so on. Ciliary beads, propulsion of mucus in respiratory tract and ova in fallopian tube. Microvilli, देखो, what's the function of microvilli? Helps to increase the absorptive surface area of cells in gallbladder and intestine. I already told you, right? This is the function of cilia and this is the function of microvilli. Absorptive function. Listen, there is something known as goblet cells. These cells in the intestine, these cells secrete mucus, okay? So whenever you stain them, they appear very light. And those cells are known as goblet cells. I will show you in picture. Absorption of nutrients in intestine. In the intestine, many of them secrete mucus that accumulates in the apical part of the cell, making it very light staining. These are known as goblet cell, and these are characteristics. They show a characteristic shape. मतलब goblet shape का होता है, इसलिए बोलते हैं उसको. These are the goblet cells, right? They contain secretions only, mucus secretions only. ठीक है? Like these are known as goblet cells because of their shape. Ignore this part, right? This inside part you don't no need to draw this one. बस ये बनाना है हमको. And the caption, right? Now this one. See, these are the, what are those? These are the cilia, right? So this is ciliated columnar epithelium. The cell, this is column shaped, right? The cell is, the nucleus is elongated and in the base. So this is columnar epithelium and it contains cilia as well. So obviously it will be ciliated columnar epithelium. This one, no cilia, but column shaped, so simple columnar epithelium. ये दोनों, you have to draw these two pictures. ठीक है? No need to draw this one. Ignore this thing. Okay? Now the second topic, pseudostratified epithelium. What is stratification? What is stratified? Layered, multi-layered, like एक के ऊपर दूसरा वाला. Like if this one is one cell, उसके ऊपर दूसरा वाला है. That is a stack formation, stratification. ठीक है? But उसके सामने क्या लिखा है? This is pseudo. Pseudo means fake. It looks like stratified, but this is not stratified. देखने में लगता है stratification है, stratified है, but actual में नहीं है. This is different topic. ये दूसरा वाला है. एक साथ मत लिखो. Yes, new page. Go to the new page. Go to a new page and start writing. ऐसा क्यों लगता है? Why is it pseudostratified? Look at the last line. Look at the last line. What is it? What? Because of differential heights of cell, their nuclei lie at different levels. ठीक है? Cell का height different है. So if this cell is having nucleus here, look at me. If this cell is having nucleus here, the second cell is having length more than this one, okay? इसका height length थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, height थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. And it has nucleus here. इसका न्यूक्लियस यहाँ पर है, इसका न्यूक्लियस नीचे की तरफ है. तो देख के ऐसा लगेगा कि दे आर मल्टी लेयर्ड, ठीक है, लेकिन एक्चुअली सेल कितना है, सेल इज वन ओनली, दे आर एट सेम लेवल ओनली, बट हाइट अलग है दोनों का। समझ में आया? दोनों का हाइट अलग है, इसीलिए एक का न्यूक्लियस थोड़ा नीचे है, दूसरे का ऊपर है, तो देख के लगता है कि देयर आर मल्टीपल लेयर्स प्रेजेंट, बट एक्चुअली ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है। लेट मी शो इट टू यू, सी दिस वन इज स्मॉलर, राइट, इट हैज न्यूक्लियस इन द बेस, this is also column shaped, this is known as columnar epithelium only. See this cell, it is having its length is more than the previous one, right? फिर उसका न्यूक्लियस कहाँ पर है, ऊपर की तरफ है, तो ये वाला देख के लगता है कि मल्टीपल लेयर्ड है, बट दिस इज नॉट मल्टीपल लेयर्ड, सेल एक ही है, यहाँ पर एक है, यहाँ पर भी एक ही है, यहाँ पर एक ही है, यहाँ पर भी एक ही है, ठीक है। सो दिस दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज pseudostratified, pseudostratified, ठीक है। अगर ट्रू स्ट्रेटिफिकेशन होता तो इसका ऊपर ही और दूसरा वाला होता, ठीक है। pseudostratified epithelium consists of cells that rest on basal lamina and only some of these cells reach up to the free surface of epithelium. Some of these reach the free surface of epithelium. Look at this. This one does not reach the free surface. बीच में जो है, this one also doesn't reach the free surface. ठीक है? This epithelium is not a true stratified epithelium. It appears to be stratified. And because of differential height of cells, their nuclei lie at different levels and form 2 to 3 rows of nuclei. ठीक है। Fully matured cells are columnar and reach up to the free surface. Hence, this is called pseudostratified columnar epithelium. See, no need to draw this one. This one is for just explanation. Location. Respiratory tract. In respiratory tract, tallest cells of epithelium show cilia on the free surface. I told you, right? Respiratory tract में for mucus cleaning of the mucus we need cilia. सुनो, अगर pseudostratified columnar epithelium है और उसमें cilia है तो उसका नाम क्या होगा? It will be called ciliated pseudostratified columnar epithelium. Ciliated pseudostratified columnar epithelium. Where is it found? कहाँ पर मिलेगा ये? Respiratory tract. Respiratory tract पता है ना सबको? Cilia helps in removal of the mucus. Cilia helps in removal of the mucus. Pseudostratified columnar epithelium, but non-ciliated. कहाँ पर मिलता है? Auditory tube, ductus deferens, and membranous and penile urethra. ठीक है? Auditory tube, ductus deferens, and membranous and penile urethra. Function: protection of underlying structure. Obviously, ciliary movements remove the mucus. Goblet cells, I told you already, secretes mucus, and basal cells act as stem cells for remaining cells of the epithelium. Picture of this one. ये वाला कहाँ पर ड्रॉ करना है? You have to draw this one with pseudostratified columnar epithelium. और बाकी पिछले जो दो पिक्चर ड्रॉ किया क्लिक किया था उनको सिंपल columnar epithelium में ड्रॉ करना है, ठीक है? Only this part, not this one. No need to draw this one. Okay? Now make a group of 10 people and come with me. I will show it on microscope. Have you seen it? You'll be able to see multiple nucleus.